Gary, wake up. Gary. Gary. I gotta go do my Spider-Man review. Get up. You're an asshole. It's Drewski McGillicuddy's Better Late Than Never Spider-Man game review. Hey everybody, it's Drewski McGillicuddy, and I figured I'd take this time out of my busy schedule to sit down and address all of you that want to hear my thoughts on gaming. So this is my thoughts on Spider-Man for the PS4. Now, I'm going to start off right away just saying that I should have definitely played this before I played Red Dead Redemption 2. Because hopefully it hasn't ruined gaming completely, because everything's kind of underwhelming. Let's start off with the story. Everybody's talking about how this is like one of the best Spider-Man stories, and that this would be a great Spider-Man movie, or this is the best Spider-Man movie since the Sam Raimi films. And I don't know about that. It seems like it's in an alternate universe. I don't know. I just don't get why Norman Osborn is the mayor, and then Dr. Octavius is all the way back to, like, I don't know. Just the way the timeline seems fucked up to me. But I did kind of like Peter and Dr. Octavius's relationship, even though sometimes it came off as a bit creepy. Just a bit creepy. Just the manner, I don't know if it was just the graphics or what it was with Dr. Octavius. Some of the facial expressions, he came off a little predatory. But anyway, as for the rest of the story,
you are one ugly dude, Goblin.
Anyway, what was that? As for the rest of the story, I don't know. I definitely did not like the parts where you had to play as Mary Jane. I mean, sure, I get what they were doing. They were trying to mix it up a bit. Because as far as the rest of the game goes, I mean, sure, it's fun. It's one of the best swinging through New York City simulators there are out there. But, like, all the combat was just copy and paste. Like, all the enemies, there were prisoners. There was the prisoners, that was later on in the game, but there was, like, the thugs and stuff. That's what you start out with, stopping the thugs. And then after that, there's the demons. And then later on, here comes the, whatever that private security company was. But they're all the same. Like, the thugs have, you know, people with melee weapons, people with guns, or brutes. And then the demons have people with melee weapons, people with guns, and brutes. And then the prisoners have people with melee weapons, people with guns, and brutes. But the only difference is the security force or whatever, the independent or private security force, whatever the hell you want to call them. They had the people on the jetpacks. That was their brutes, I guess. But yeah, every single character, there was only 3 styles, and then there was only like 3 to 4 different sets of characters. So it was like, did you put any thought into it? Like, there could have been, I don't know. Again, it's all Red Dead Redemption 2's fault, because everybody in that fucking game looked completely different. And that's the other thing about this game, is when you're on the streets, I can't tell you how many times you hear the same dialogue from the NPCs, or just like whatever the people are walking around. They keep saying, "You got some kind of skin disease under there?" It was like, "Hey, that's not the real Spider-Man. Hey, shoot a web." Or, you know, shit like that. It's all it's basically the same thing over and over and over again. Just like every fight in this game is the same thing over and over and over again. All the thug crimes that you have to stop. You know, there's the ones where you stop the stolen car. It's like almost the same result every time. You stop the car, here comes more bad guys. You got to beat them down. Now, sure, they tried to make it like interesting by having different challenges you got to pull off. But after a while, it gets so easy. But then, I mean, honestly, there was some stuff first starting out because you're, you know, low level. It was kind of overwhelming at times. But that's just, I don't know. I have no idea. This game was highly disappointing to me. And I blame Red Dead Redemption 2. I mean, it's a completely playable game. The only thing really, though, that kept me playing was unlocking all of the Spider-Man suits. That's probably the best part about this game. Other than, you know, swinging through the city. I liked going up to the top, or the tallest buildings, and just jumping off and seeing how many flips I could do on the way down. Stuff like that. But as far as the actual fighting crime, it was repetitive and monotonous. Now, the ending of the game, the story, it did kind of shock me. I was pretty shocked. But as far as like the actual game missions, I found mostly side missions were sometimes more interesting than the actual game missions because they also felt repetitive and monotonous. Go to point A, stop this event, go to point B, stop this event. It was just, I don't know. I mean, but overall, I guess I did enjoy playing it, but it wasn't the greatest thing ever like I thought it was going to be. So for that, I got to give it a B-. If you love this game, you know, more power to you. For me, I expected something more. I mean, the graphics were absolutely amazing for the most part. But I don't know. It just felt like a PlayStation 2 game with PlayStation 4 graphics. But anyway, let me know what you thought of the game, all that good stuff. And make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time. I'm going to go play with my Spider-Man action figure because I have more fun with my toys sometimes than I do with the actual video games.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. Spins a web any size, catches thieves just like flies. Look out! Here comes a Spider-Man. Is he strong? Listen, bud. He's got radioactive blood. Can he swing from a thread? Take a look overhead. Hey there! There goes the Spider-Man.